What's up, North County? We got your backstage pass with all things music in the North County and beyond. I'm Sean Logan, and today on the show we have Kelly Atwell and Becky Nealey. Hey guys, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so this is part two, Kelly Atwell part two. We'll get into your story a little bit more, but I figured today we'd kind of start off with the fundraiser activity that's going to be heading up here.
All right.
Becky, can you tell us a little bit about the fundraiser?
Yes, absolutely. I brought my notes. So we're going to have this on Sunday, August 11th. The doors are going to open at noon, and the first band will start at 1. That's you guys. That's Rusted Stone starting at noon. We're trying to get it finished up by 7:30 just so that it's Sunday. You know, everybody has to go to work the next day.
Sure, sure.
So we're trying to get that finished up by 7:30 so everybody can get going home. But it's going to be a heck of a good time. We've got tons of bands coming. Benji's making his world famous tacos. They're delicious. We're doing a 50-50 raffle. We're doing a silent auction, and then just regular single raffle tickets will be drawn all day long because last year we got a ton of regular raffle items. So we were pulling, I think it was 20 or 25 tickets every 15 minutes just trying to get rid of stuff.
Nice.
So I don't know if it's going to be quite as large with the raffle stuff as it was last year, but we're hoping. We'll see.
And you can get tickets at the Poorhouse, correct?
Yes, you can go online to the Poorhouse website and then look at Kelly's event on the Poorhouse website on Facebook, or you can get those early, or you can get them at the door. There's $25 at the door. There's $25 online as well. All the VIP seating is completely sold out. So come in, and if you get there early, you can grab a chair and have someone sit there and hold it for you so that you don't lose it throughout the day.
Sure.
Or you can share with your friends and take it back when they're not looking, type of thing. But it's going to be, they have limited seating available. A lot of people will be standing, but you're not going to want to sit down too long with all the music going on anyway. It's going to be a heck of a good time for sure.
Right, and what are all the bands that are going to be playing? Can you list those off?
I'm hoping I don't miss any. We have Rusted Stone starting it off. Donaloo featuring Manny English and Matt Kim. Kelly Atwell and the Transplants. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Mean Gene Band and the All-Star Jam. We have Soundhouse and the Jammies. Calling it, what is it?
Jam House.
The Jam House. Thank you.
Yeah.
They're going to be closing the show up, so they don't really know how long the last one's going to last. It's going to be until everybody kind of withers away, type of thing. So.
Well, that's a good list of bands. Yeah, most of those bands have been around quite a while and stuff. So
Yeah, I think Matthew Kim and I are also going to do just a small, like 2-song acoustic thing. Maybe 1 song, but we're hoping to do 2. But just a couple just little acoustic songs real quick. Might even be while they're switching over.
Okay.
You know.
And so that's Sunday, August 11th at the Poorhouse in Paso Robles. And tickets are $25. You can get them online. You can go directly into the Poorhouse and buy them. And then what else do you have there to show us as far as shirt-wise?
Well, we have T-shirts for sale. If you go into the Poorhouse before the event, you can get T-shirts for $25, so $25 at the event as well. But you'll also get a couple free raffle tickets if you go in there and order or get them at the Poorhouse. It's very limited supply. So if you wait till you get there the day of the event, what's there is all there is. We can't order you more. You're kind of SOL if you don't get your right size. But we got the black ones for the guys. They're pretty fancy.
Nice, looking good.
Yeah. Get good at talking yourself into greatness. And then we got the girls. That's
Nice,
Yeah.
looking good. I have to give me one of those before
You look great
the
in
11th.
pink. No? No? Okay.
Okay. Well, Kelly, so last time you were here, we talked about your journey up to getting all the surgeries and your release. Did you want to go through that list that we were talking about before we started?
Oh, sure. So just to give people an idea of, the whole scope of it, I was on a transplant list for 6 years. I'm still on a transplant list right now for my kidneys. So I don't know how many years that will take for me to get my kidney transplant. And I do dialysis 3 times a day.
Oh, wow.
So, and then I go to Stanford, have all these different doctors, and each doctor, they kind of have it spaced out. Each doctor I see 3 times once every 3 months. So I'm going to Stanford a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to Stanford Thursday. Ronnie Polt is going to roll up with me, and that's an all-day thing. I'll be there from 11 in the morning till probably 10:30 at night.
Oh my gosh.
So it'll be a long day. He went up with me last time, and we didn't get out of there till 10:30, and it's the exact same appointment that he went with me 3 months ago. So it's just one of those things where I'm constantly going to Stanford, constantly going to dialysis. Like, the only really reprieve I get from dialysis is the weekend. You know, the weekend comes and it's like, oh, I get 2 days off. But other than that, it's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it's, you know, I'm constantly driving back and forth to San Luis. And then I also have cardiac rehab, trying to get my lungs back in shape, because my lungs, when you're on a ventilator and you're on a trach, you know, your lungs, when you stop using your lungs as yourself and you're on a machine that's making you breathe, your lungs take a huge hit. There's little sacs in your lungs, and those sacs, when you're not really using your lungs, those sacs collapse, and that's what actually makes your lungs work. And my sacs just were really in bad shape. So I'm trying to get those back, you know, going to cardiac rehab 3 times a week, and then I'm hoping to join the gym soon, and just start working on a lot of things physically that I really need to get back. You know, it took me probably a good 3 months to learn how to walk. You know, I have videos of me, one of the first couple of times that I needed to stand. Like, I couldn't even stand up on my own.
Wow.
So they had this machine that they would bring up, and I would grab onto it and I would lift myself up. And that and learning how to walk, 2 of the most like arduous and just the hardest thing I've ever done. Literally the hardest thing I've ever done. It's like, just, I don't know. Like, my sister was telling me, she's like, this is, when I was trying to get better, she was saying, you know, this is nothing. Wait till when you have to learn how to walk. You're really going to be struggling. And I was just thinking, laying there in the bed, I'm thinking, I'm struggling now, forget that. But fast forward to having to learn how to walk. Anybody learning how to walk, man, feel sorry for them, because it's not fun. It's really tough. It takes every bit of your body to make it happen. So there was that. So being on the transplant list for 6 years, and then May 14th last year of 2023, had the heart and liver transplant, was fine. Woke up the next morning and actually called my brother, and was trying to get a hold of my brother, but I spoke to my nephew. And I was talking to him on the phone, and he's like, no way, you know, what are you doing? How are you talking to me? And I said, I'm fine. I got some hoses sticking out of me, but I'm good. So I went to go get out of bed, the alarm went off, and the nurses came running in, and they're like, hey, you can't get out of bed. So I lay back down, and I don't get up for like 8 more months.
Wow.
And so, you know, I wound up getting 3 infections, 1 in my chest, and then my split sternum, where they had to go in and wash that out. Then I got the neurovirus underneath my skin. They had to peel that up, wash that out. I got over that. Then I got a major lung infection. And then from there, I got major sleep deprivation, which made me hallucinate, see things, think things that I'm hoping weren't happening. You know, like the clock melting and, you know, weird stuff.
That's crazy.
You know, when they have you on, you know, stuff like propofol for that long, your mind just starts, you know, your cheese slips off the cracker, you know, pretty much. And not fun, not a cool place to be. It's scary, because you don't know who to trust, and you don't know, you don't know anything. You're just,
can't imagine.
Yeah, you're just hanging out. So all that, I had 7 teams working on me pretty much around the clock. The teams had like 5 different people on them. Like all those 7 teams had like 5 different doctors. So for me, keeping track of what doctor was who and what they were doing, and after a while, I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start taking pictures with you guys. So then I can look at the picture.
That's
and
a
I can
great
go.
idea.
Yeah, I did. I have pictures with all of them, and they were all really cool. They treated me really well, and like I said before, I had all these letters. People sent me all these like 75 letters. So I started putting them on the walls, and they would come in and they would read all my letters. So that was pretty cool. They were like, you have some interesting friends, and so I had that, and then I was basically I was 9 months in the ICU. I was in the ICU for 9 months.
Wow.
So that's the critical care unit.
Right.
2 months I was on a regular floor where I was getting better, and then after that I went to 3 months across the street to this housing. It's like these apartments where when you have a major surgery at Stanford, like a transplant or something, they put you up in this housing. You got to pay like $15 a day, but it's totally worth it. It's a really nice apartment building, and it's right across the street. So for your exercise or whatever, you can walk across. And so I lived there for the 3 months and walked all the time, walked as much as I could.
Yeah.
And my sister really, cracked the whip. She was not forgiving whatsoever, which I hated it then, but I appreciate it now.
Yeah.
It was what really got me going. And she still's pushing me to this day, making sure that, remember to walk, remember to do this, remember to do that. So I truly appreciate her. She gave up a year of her life for me, which is unbelievable. Most
It's
people.
great to have someone.
Yeah,
support
yeah.
you
It's
like
like
that.
if I didn't have her, I don't know what I would have done. Probably I don't think I would have made it. With her and without her and all the people, that were emailing me or phoning me or writing me. There's a ton of people. There's people that came to visit me in the hospital. There's a group of people that came, and even if they only stayed for 4 hours, they drove 8. They drove 8 hours to come see me for 4. Mm-hmm. Some people drove 8 hours to come see me for 45 minutes. Some people drove 8 hours to come stand there and watch me not even be able to talk to him. So, just be on a machine. Oh, great, he's on a machine. It's like, I kind of felt bad for those people because they saw me at my, like Eric and Ronnie and my sister, they saw me at my worst. So when you're in that position, it's like I remember seeing my sister a lot of times just standing over me with her thumb in her mouth, like looking down at me with this look of like anguish, like, what am I gonna do? It's like she actually went to my house and built a studio apartment, moved all my stuff in my garage over and built a studio apartment just in case I would have came home on the ventilator. So that's pretty big.
Yeah,
That's really big. So I spent my 2 months there, and in that 2 months, from the moment I got out of the main problems, I realized that I was laying there and I was like, what's that? And they were like, oh, that's your, for your kidneys, your dialysis for your kidneys. So then I realized, well, wow. And then I asked them, I'm like, how long am I going to be on that? And they're like, we don't know, you've already been on it for quite a while. So most people that are on it longer than 6 months are just on it forever. So luckily they came in and said, because of this situation, you're what we put on some, I don't know if it's called gold tier or what it is, but they said you move forward because your kidneys were fine before you came in. You move forward on the list to get kidneys, and which kind of makes me feel bad because there's way more people out there that need kidneys than you would imagine. I mean, there's thousands. Like
Right.
in this county, there are thousands of people who need kidneys. So it's kind of one of those things, but that it's, when I said to them, well, I kind of feel bad about that. They said, that's how it goes. We actually owe you this because, a hospital like Stanford feels that they did that to me, which I don't really see that, but, they said without the transplant, you wouldn't need kidneys. But my thought of it is, well, without the transplant, I wouldn't be here. So it's just one of those things.
Right.
But when I was at the apartments, twice I went into tachycardia, which is where your heart rate goes really rapid. So once I was living at the apartments, but I was at dialysis, and then they came up, and I usually wear headphones, so they came up and they were like, "Hey," and I opened up my eyes and there was a bunch of them standing around me, and I'm like, "What's going on?" They're like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm fine." And they said, "Feel your heart," and I felt my chest, and it was like, "Whoa, that's beating." And they're like, "Yeah, you're in tachycardia," and like 3 minutes later, the fire department came in, the EMTs, and they scooped me up and took me to the hospital, and I got there, and I was fine. It went down. And then so they're like, okay, and they let me go. And then the next time I went to dialysis, I came home, my sister was just about to sit down to this really nice dinner. And right when I sat down, she's like, "Oh, check your numbers." So I put my pulse ox on, and I'm like, she's like, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "It says 186. She's like, "Deet, deet, deet." They were there 5 minutes later, and they scooped me up and took me to the hospital.
Well, it's normal.
And then for me, 186 is really high.
Yeah.
So that's like borderline. I could throw a stroke, or I could have a heart attack, or something like that. So, but what was weird was they scooped me up, and by the time they got me into the ambulance, they were like, "Hey, your rate dropped back down. You're like 114 right now."
Wow.
And I was like, "All right, well, let me go." They're like, "No, you're already in the ambulance. We got to take you." So
What did they do at the hospital when you got there?
nothing. They gave me a little bit of fluids, and then that was it. They let me go, and my sister rolled over and picked me up, and I went back to my apartment. And it was kind of funny because when they showed up at the apartment, I was sitting in a recliner, and I had set my food aside when they walked in, and they all got around me, and they're assessing me and doing everything that they needed to do. And my sister's standing off behind them, and they're kind of talking to her, and then they look at me and they're like, "Sir, sir," and like I'm this old geezer that can't hear, and so they're talking really loud. And they're like, "Sir, sir, and mind you, this is my twin. Is this your daughter?" So I'm sitting there like, "No, thanks, but that's my twin sister." So yeah, that was when I had the full beard, so I'd shave that thing off the next day. Yeah, it was very enlightening, to say the least.
Right.
So yeah, so that was that, and then now, I just been home.
Well, before we go down that road, why don't we hit a commercial break real quick?
Hi, my name is Ron Mullins with Remax Parkside in Paso Robles, California. I have proudly represented buyers and sellers in northern San Luis Obispo County since 1990. Give me a call to discuss how my experience can help you achieve your real estate goals. I can be reached at 805-235-2308. I look forward to the opportunity to earn your business.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
Well, today we're here with Kelly Atwell and Becky Nealey, and we're talking about Kelly's story again and talking about his fundraiser that's going to be happening here in August, Sunday, August 11th. But Kelly, let's take off where you were at that point.
Left the apartments, got done with that, came home, and since then I just kind of been home doing dialysis 3 days a week. And it's been good, people go like, oh, how is it? Well, dialysis is dialysis. It's one of those things where it takes about 5 hours out of my day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I get there roughly around, I try to sneak in and get there early and see if they'll let me in because I'd rather get done early.
Sure.
When I first started there, I didn't really know the gist of it, so I went in right when I was supposed to go in, and I wouldn't get out till like 6:30. So now I kind of try to sneak my way in and get in a little bit early, so then I get out of there at least by 4:30 or 5, which is a lot better than 6:30.
Sure.
And what they start you out with as a patient is what they call a port. So I have this port in my shoulder. It's 2 lines that come out. They're like right here. So it's 2 lines that come out, and then they hook you to this machine, and your blood draws from your body, goes through the machine. You can watch it go through the machine, and then the last part of it is it goes through this filter. It looks like a filter that would be underneath your sink. And it goes through this filter and then comes back out and goes back into you. And that's how they filter it out. And it was crazy because I was talking to this Filipino guy from Northern California who used to do my dialysis. And he was talking about how he knew another dialysis guy who did dialysis to the stars. And I said, well, what does that mean? He goes, well, people that are famous and that have a lot of money don't necessarily want to come in and do dialysis with the average Joe. He goes, so they get their dialysis either done at home or they go to a private clinic or whatever. And he said, and a lot of them, he goes, a lot of them are just these people that don't really need dialysis. They just party so much that they use it to clean their blood.
Wow.
And I was like, no, that can't be true. He goes, that's what I hear. He goes, that's what I hear. And I don't know if that's true, but I would imagine dialysis as a private thing, dialysis as a whole, it's a lot of money, to get somebody, because all the people that work you are registered nurses in one way or another. Mm-hmm. So, you figure all those people and then the machines, who Lord knows what the machines cost.
Right.
So, and it's just, there's a lot that is entailed, when you go to dialysis. There are nutritionists and there's people that assess your mental stability and where you're at, mentally. They'll come up and sit with you and, is dialysis affecting you, or are you having, problems with it? Are you lonely? Are you sad? So you have those, and then you have your nephrologist, who's actually your kidney doctor, and he'll come in and, bust your chops about, what you're eating, what you're drinking, don't eat this and don't eat that, and you should eat this and you should eat that, and don't drink this and don't drink that. And I'm pretty much down to water. That's all I ever drink now. Uh-huh. They gave me a few things to drink on Monday. They're like, well, you could drink this or you could drink that, but milk, I'm a big milk guy. I love milk. But now they're like saying, nope, You can't have any more milk.
Really?
Yeah, I can't have milk, can't have nuts, like no nuts whatsoever. You know, I love cashews, no cashews, you know. So there's a lot, you know, that entails getting and doing dialysis. So once you have this port, though, you have this port and you use it for a while, and then when they say, okay, you're obviously like me, I'm obviously going to be on dialysis for a while, right? At least till I get my transplant. So what they do is they basically switch you over to what they call, I think it's called mainline or something like that, where right here, I have these bandages on my arm right here, and they started out with one, so they would do one in my arm and then one out of here. And so they would take the blood out of here and bring it back into my arm. They did that for a week, and then they're like, okay, it worked great. So now we're going to put you to the next line. So now they take 2 needles and stick, and these needles they're fat. They're big fat needles. And they stick them in your arm, and then they abandon this port. So right now, this week, I do tomorrow, and then I do Friday. And if by Friday afternoon, they take that out, they take those needles out and patch up my arm, and they're like, you did great. The last 3 weeks, no problems, no blockage, you know, the vein didn't collapse or anything like that. They're like, okay, they'll set up an appointment and take this port out.
Really?
And then, you know, for the last, I'd say a year and a half, I've been washing my hair in a sink. Sucks. Every other day, I stand in my shower with like 2 washcloths, one to wash me and one to rinse me. So my showers were what I would call whore's bath. It takes 45 minutes probably, you know, by the time I'm totally done. And then I got to get out of there and go into the kitchen and wash my hair in the sink. So hopefully come next week, I'll go into, you know, the hospital, and they'll take, and it's like a 45-minute procedure. It's nothing. They basically just untape it and pull it out. And then they'll patch it up. And then I got to wait probably a week. And then I'm going to go to my friend Eric's house, my brother, and I'm going to go cannonball into his pool.
I like that.
Yeah, that's like my bucket list right there.
Right.
Anybody asks me what my bucket list is, it's going to be cannonballing into Eric McCornack's pool. Man. Yeah, so.
Well, let's hit another commercial break.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
And we're back today with Kelly Atwell and Becky Nealey talking about Kelly's journey and the Kelly Atwell fundraiser happening on Sunday, August 11th. Becky, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, absolutely. Just to recap, we're going to have his benefit on Sunday, August 11th at the Poorhouse in Paso Robles. The doors open at noon. Bands start at 1. We have several bands lined up. It's going to be a really good time. Several different people have donated to his silent auction, to his raffle. We're going to also have a 50-50 drawing as well, so you can win some money along with him. I just wanted to say a few shout outs to people that have decided to donate so far. We have Firestone Walker Brewery. They've donated a $100 gift certificate for a brewery tasting tour and a case of beer. Tobin James Winery, they did last time too for your last event, just giant baskets of goodies. Fatties is always amazing. They're always giving to our community. There have been tons of people that donated towards our Coffee Lovers Basket and Barbecue Essentials Basket. Natalie Bundy, Desiree Smith, Allison Ray. A couple of other people have donated, and we've been able to put stuff into those as well. Rusted Stone has donated CDs, T-shirts, and tickets to Lita Ford and Slaughter at the Whiskey A Go-Go. That'll be fun. Cynthia Ochoa, oh my gosh, that girl. She's donated a bunch of stuff, and she always is doing stuff for everybody. Charlene Davidson, she did baskets and ribbons and cellophane. The Heavy Cats have donated a Native American turquoise and silver bracelet. Atascadero Julian Lone has donated a certified American Eagle silver dollar. Sammy White and Tom, they donated some Twisted and Glazed gift certificates, $50 a piece. Renee Westerhuis, I'll never say that right. She donated some gift certificates to get your hair done. Linda and Ralph McCornack are always, they love you so much.
Oh,
they
do.
couldn't
They're
wait to do.
They're my family.
Yeah, they just think of you as their own.
Yep.
Donated a bunch of stuff. Shelley Finnessy, she donated money so we can go and get the extras for your baskets. It's amazing. It's a huge gift. Christine Roca with Christine's Custom Cakes. She's donating a cake gift certificate so you can, her cakes are amazing.
Awesome.
My family, so the Towser and Nealey family, we have 6 baskets put together for your silent auction.
Thank you so much.
And then Piercing by Johnny, she's going to do a gift certificate to get pierced or for some piercing stuff. I don't know if it's just, I don't know exactly what it is yet. It's on its way. And a plant. The Poorhouse, of course, is donating tons of stuff. And not to mention the gift certificates and swag, besides us letting us do this event there at their place. And then Leslie also got us a couple of hotel stays at the Sea Venture in Pismo and at the Hilton in Slow. So there's going to be tons of good stuff to bid on for your silent auction and to win at the raffle. Raffle tickets are going to be $1 a piece, or you can get 25 of them for $20. We're going to do the raffle, the 50-50 tickets for $1 a piece. Make sure, don't forget to sign your name and your phone number on the back of it clearly, because if I can't read it, I can't call you, and then we're going to have to draw somebody else. You don't have to be there to win it, but I do have to be able to read to see who you are. Otherwise, I'll just keep it. No, I'm just joking. Tacos by
I don't blame
Benji. Benji's tacos are amazing. Everybody knows that. Gosh, there's so much stuff. We're still looking for some stuff. I need to get a couple 6-packs of beer for a couple of baskets I'm putting together. I'm looking for a pound or a package of coffee beans, of all things, because we have a Coffee Lovers Basket and they got us a grinder to go in there, so we got to have something to grind. Gift certificates, we could always use gift certificates to either fast food or Walmart or what have you. There's a basket that we have that's all chicken themed, so I was hoping to find somebody to donate a gift certificate to the chicken basket, to like Nate's Hot Chicken, or I don't even know, KFC, something to that extent, I don't know. We need some more cellophane because I'm almost out of that. So anything that you guys need, my phone number will be up there pretty soon, but give me a call, and anything that you need to know about donations or how to help, please give me a call. And
is that the best way to get a hold of you, is through your cell phone?
You can text me on my cell phone or call me. You can also email me. There's my personal email address, and then also Kelly, we have a Gmail account set up for Kelly's benefit as well. I think it's Kelly Atwell Fundraiser.com, or Kelly Atwell Fundraiser @gmail.com.
Okay, great.
So.
And so tickets available online.
Tickets you can get online, and if you can get them at the door as well. VIP tables sold out really quickly. We have a couple of different T-shirts you can purchase at $25 a piece, men's and women's. And if you buy them before, if you go to the Poorhouse and you buy them before the event, they'll throw in a couple of extra raffle tickets for you to have at the event as well for free.
Looking good, looking good.
And if you wait to get these at the event, they don't have your size, you're kind of out of luck because we only ordered so many.
Right. Okay, so that's all happening here in, 13 days, something like that, 12, 13 days?
It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah. So anybody out there wanted to help donate, be sure to get a hold of Becky, and she will direct you with how to make those donations happen. We definitely want to have this a success, so if you don't have anything to donate, be sure to come to the event yourself. Tickets available online at the Poorhouse, and like Becky said, if you get there early, be sure to get those T-shirts and get those couple of free raffle tickets. We definitely want this event to go off the hook, so please, everybody, come out. Getting back to Kelly, though, so you're dealing with dialysis and having to go down 3 times a week, but you're making progress with possibly getting those couple of things removed.
Yeah, which will change my quality of life a lot. I thought that, so how it works is I had a surgery done where they cut me from my armpit to my elbow, and then they went in and they fused these 2 veins together and made a loop. So then they let that heal, and then once that was healed, they went back in again and cut it, and then pretty much reached into my arm and pulled that whole vein system out towards the edge of where, like, if you feel my arm, you can feel the vein. If I put my hand here, like, I can feel it right now just going,
Oh.
I can feel the blood just, it's like your regular vein, you can kind of feel it pumping. This one, it feels like water flowing through it. It's crazy. So they bring that to the surface, and then they let that heal up, and then once it heals up, they can start using it. So I'll use this until they'll take this out. I'll use this until the transplant. So, and you know, a lot of people are like, aren't you bummed that, you know, you got to do this again? Really, I'm not. I'm very grateful and I'm very blessed. And I really want to thank all the people. You know, I'm not going to do it live because I'm a man, but it makes me want to cry. It makes me want to cry that all the, you know, so many people. My friend Alex is a videographer, and he made these crazy videos of the last benefit where he filmed the bands and he filmed all the merchandise and all the stuff and the cozies that people made and just all the great stuff that was generated in that last benefit, unfortunately, that I did not attend. And he sent me this video, and he had went around and interviewed people, and each person got to give me a message, say whatever they wanted to say to me. And I literally sat in my hospital room, like bawling my eyes out, thinking like, I remember a time when I was a kid, and, you know, not to brag, but I'm pretty jacked up. You know, I'm not right. And as a kid, all I wanted to do was be in a band, and all I wanted to do was play music. But I always thought, nobody's going to want to play with me. Nobody's going to want to be in a band with me. And I was totally wrong. So all you kids out there that have something wrong and you don't think that anybody's going to want to work with you or do something with you, just go for it. Just go for it and do the best that you can and make it happen for you. And when people see that, they will migrate to you and they will generate to you, and things will happen. The more you make things happen, the more it will happen for you. Don't let anybody tell you no. Don't let anybody say you can't do it, because they're the ones that failed. And no matter what, it's all about you and what you can do. And life isn't fair, but you can do it. Trust me, I did it. And I have so many people that have reached out to me, sent me letters, put on benefits and done, you know, a second benefit. And this benefit is special to me. And I saw so many people at my last benefit in the videos, people that I hadn't seen in forever.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't seen some people in like 15 years. And it's like, whoa, I know that, you know, see him walking by in the video and go, I know that person. That person's at my benefit. So this one for me is special because I'm actually going to be there. You know, it was like all those people showed up when I wasn't there. I'm hoping all those same people show up now that I'm gonna be there, you know?
Sure.
So yeah.
Well, let's take another commercial break and hear more from Kelly.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
And we're back. So Kelly, go ahead and continue from your story right there.
Just that, I'm just so happy that so many people have come out and done so much for me. There's so many people. I literally sat home one night and thought, okay, I'm going to make a list of all the people. Of all the people from Santa Maria to Paso who have prayed for me, given me well wishes, visited me in the hospital, worked on benefits for me, and I started to think about it, and I actually wrote down like 4 names, and then I was like, there's just no way. Yeah. It would take me days to, not that it's not worth it, or not that people aren't worth it, but it's like maybe just me saying it, or maybe just me being there and seeing them and them seeing me and us partying. Because to me, that's what this party is about. It's kind of about, like, in your life, I think a lot of us take life for granted on the average day. Like, we don't see our mortality. We don't even think about it. But it's there, it's looming, hate to say it. And so when you're put in my position, everything seems so much more clear and so much more better. Like somebody asked me, I think it might have been Eric, said, do you feel any different now that you have some, not just somebody else's heart, but you have somebody else's liver in you as well, like the same person? He said, so do you think that's affecting you, or is anything weird? Like, do you feel anything? And I definitely have more vivid dreams. I'm dreaming every night now. It's weird. I'm dreaming every single night. And then I think that my overall awareness of things and my appreciation for things and my ability to be more compassionate and more understanding and more accepting and admitting to my faults and things that I've done in my life that I've never, that I was like, it doesn't matter. But really, in reality, it's like, it does matter what you do to people or how you act to people, or, whatever. Those things do matter. And when you get that second chance to come back and make amends, it makes all the difference, because it's important,
Yeah, I think you're right. I think most people do just kind of take advantage of their situation, maybe not take advantage of their situation, but don't appreciate everyday life, and hearing your story, hopefully people, I know even from the last time you were in here, I've thought about, your story just on my day-to-day life, and I hope, the last interview as well as this interview, just opens it up for more people to kind of realize that life is precious, and just like you said, whether you're dealing with your own life situation or how you interact with other people and treat them,
Right.
It's all the same, So
It is truly.
and I just want to say again, man, you're the epitome of a true warrior. Everything that you've gone through, your mental toughness, how you approached it. I know you talked about having help from your sister and Eric and different friends, Ronnie and everybody like that. But just you as a person, I just want to throw it out there again and just say that to me, you're the epitome of a true warrior. And the reason there is so many people from Santa Maria and to Paso Robles who've helped you or wrote those notes or called you or done things at the fundraiser is because of you, because of who you are as a person. That you're a genuine good person. And that's
I try.
Why.
I try. I'm no saint by any means, but I try.
Nobody is, but
I try to be good to people, and I'm definitely one of those guys that it's not going to fit you, but I'll give the shirt off my back. So
Right.
it's just one of those things where I think if we all gave a little more in life, everybody would be better off. And it's like, I'm not rich, but I'll do whatever I can to help you. As a matter, I've never had money, and I don't believe that I ever will have money. I think my health is really what's made that difficult for me. And it's one of those things where no matter what your situation is, you really just have to be grateful for the friends that you have and for the people that are around you that are cheering you on and being part of your team, because team is everything, and I remember when I was in the hospital, and I'm also wanted to mention, it's a slow go, but I'm working on a book about my life story and about, because I have before all this, as a kid, I had crazy, like this hand has had 3 different surgeries on it. I've had, aside, when I was born, I had an open heart surgery. So that was my first thing. I had 2 holes patched. So, my whole life, I was born with all this. So my whole life it's been this kind of fight and struggle to have the best health I could when it was, not great to begin with. So it makes you, when you're in that position, it makes you really grateful for a lot of things, and I'm grateful for so many people and all the things that people have done for me. And in a way, I wish there was a way, I always say, I wish there was a way I could pay my sister back. And my brother was saying to me, he said, the best way to pay her back is to get well, to be better than you were before all that's happened. And that's pretty good. That's a cool thing. So if no matter what we're going through, if we can all just try to be better than we were the day before,
Exactly.
it's like, that's something to strive for. And you don't have to worry about what people think of you or what, people are saying. What they're saying isn't your business, and what they think of you means that, they're thinking of you,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let's hit another commercial.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Tascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
A Tascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
And we're back with Kelly Atwell and Becky Nealey. So Kelly, do you have anything else you want to touch on?
Well, I mentioned the book, which is, like I said, it's slow going, but I'm hoping to get that out. If there's any ghost writers out there who think they might want to work with me, I could use all the help I can get, because I don't know what I'm doing about writing a book. I just know that I have the story to tell, and I would like to tell it. So I have that, working on that. And then I'm hoping to put out some other shirts aside from these ones that are called, the shirt will be Rebel Bear Strong Original, and then the slogan is "You Got This." So it's a shirt that everybody can wear, and they can be Rebel Bear Strong. So whatever you're going through, look at it as, I'm going to do this Rebel Bear Strong, and your slogan is, "I got this."
Cool.
You know, I got this. This is, you know, like somebody's going through something tough. What's one of the first things you say to them is, "Don't worry, bro, you got this."
Yeah.
So, you know, if everybody was Rebel Bear Strong, like I am, and then you got this, and that's cool. So I'm hoping to kind of put that out to give people a little more belief in themselves, and, you know, something cool to wear.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And then again, just to recap, the fundraiser is Sunday, August 11th. It opens at noon. Bands start at 1, I believe is correct. And we've got a full slate of bands. There's all kinds of 50-50 raffles. There's food. Going to be good times. Lots of people there. So be sure and get your tickets. You can also get your shirts beforehand at the poorhouse. So, you know, let's make sure that this event really goes off well, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us today, and thanks for Kelly and Becky for coming in today. And as always, we'd also like to thank our sponsors for supporting us. And those sponsors include Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santos Brothers Plumbing, Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Suprema Meat Market, Remax Ronald Mullins, North County Junk Removal, Airflow Filter Service, MPG Coating, Paso Robles Trailer Barn, Story Termite and Pest, Borjón Auto Center, and Kennedy Club Fitness. Well, thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
And Deanna.
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We are all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Hi, my name is Ron Mullins with RE/MAX Parkside in Paso Robles, California. I have proudly represented buyers and sellers in northern San Luis Obispo County since 1990. Give me a call to discuss how my experience can help you achieve your real estate goals. I can be reached at 805-235-2300.